Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have the beige beauty that is the Compaq Portable 2. Because in this video, we're going to be taking another look at the Compaq Portable 2, taking it from 98% restored to 100% restored, and even installing a few quality of life upgrades and improvements, which should make it a little bit easier and more fun to use. Starting with this yellowed and unfortunately broken keyboard, which is going to be replaced with this retrobrited model that came from the other Compaq Portable 2, because I finally, I don't remember which one it was now, found the missing function key. It was somewhere stupid. I'm not saying where it was at because I feel really stupid I didn't look there. Literally the last place I looked. So yeah, that'll take this from 98% restored to 100% restored. If all goes well, we're going to be installing a 3.5-inch floppy disk drive. That way, I can use not only 5 1/4 floppies to run software and play games, but also 3.5-inch floppies for the same purpose. And also, it'll make it easier to install MS-DOS, specifically 6.22, onto the final upgrade, the hard card. If it still works. I don't know if it does. It's been sitting on my shelf since I restored this. It should still work. Let's get this thing opened up and start the process. All right. Start by taking off the cover, gain access to everything. All right. Take the cover off. Oh, I just realized I hope I have the right cable for the floppy drive situation. Take off that face plate, and looks like it can just come off. There we go. Ooh, that's not as tall as I thought. Ooh, no, that's not gonna work at all. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna go out to my garage. I have a early 90s Compaq Desk Pro that I think has the right floppy drive for this. So I will be right back. Okay, so I actually don't know how long it's been since I recorded the previous clip for this video, the intro and stuff, because it's still on my phone. I haven't reviewed it yet. I recorded that when the NES Top 10 video was being rendered on my computer. So yeah, if that tells you anything how long it's been since I've been down here, there's just been a lot of hectic stuff going on in the house. I haven't had time to be down here. I've been busy with other stuff. So what I do remember is that I was getting a 3.5-inch drive out of a Compaq Desk Pro. So let's pick up from there. All right, so now that I'm back with Compaq Portable, here's the disk drive I pulled out. And unfortunately, the color is a little bit off, but look at that. It fits almost near perfect in there. Just the one problem is that even though this is out of a Compaq machine and it's got the Compaq aesthetic to it, the problem is this is out of a much later Desk Pro, out of a Pentium machine. And look at that mounting point. There's not the normal one like this. So I don't even think I'd be able to, rig something up to make that work. But yeah, we can still try it, I guess. Okay, so yeah, there's the cage for the 5 1/4 drive. Unfortunately, there's really no way to mount that in there. Not without like using friction. I don't know if I want to do that, because then not only would it be in the right spot, it'd be pushing up. Yeah, it'd be spreading that cage too wide. Okay. Plus, I don't have the right cable for this. Great. Oh, what am I gonna do about that? Crap. Okay, so I had another idea, but it's not going to work either. So this is a dual drive. I don't remember the exact one. The Epson SD800. Really neat compact unit. You know, 3.5 up here, 5 1/4 down here. This would work perfect, except unfortunately the opening just wouldn't be enough. So I'd have to find a specific version of a 3.5 inch drive for this Compaq, and this would work. It's just there's no way to make it work. So okay, I'm going to use this to install. Well, actually, I don't even know if this will work with this machine. Okay, let's try that real quick. All right, let's just see if this floppy drive will even work with this Compaq. Okay, well, it ran both. Okay. Where's my diagnostic disc? Okay, found it. Why did it do that? Oh no, it's trying to think that that's B and that's, oh no. Insert diagnostic disc into drive A. I can't. Okay, 1 second. I need to move the camera and then re-plug. Yeah. I don't know why I decided to do this. Okay, well now it's reading. This is what I get for assuming this is going to be easy. Setup. What's funny about all this is that I actually flipped a coin. Was I going to do the Compaq Portable 2 upgrades in this video, or was I going to do the 5170 upgrades? And I decided, hey, this seems a lot easier. Okay, it's still, yep, time's right, yep, yep, okay. To change configuration. Just get drives. Okay, for drive A, this machine should be okay. Well, wait a minute. I need to make it so that this one on A is 5 1/4. Is that going to work? Somehow, if I would have known that this was going to be this kind of a pain in the butt, I probably wouldn't have started to do this. And this should be A now. It's still wanting that to be A. Crap. Will it at least boot with the DOS disk though? Okay, so it still doesn't want to boot with a 3.5. Great. Okay. I get just fiddle with this. Okay, I'm just gonna keep trying this until I get it. I don't understand. Okay, this thing supports 1.44 meg drives. It does support it in the BIOS. Maybe. Not giving me a configuration error now. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, yeah, there's no XMS because it's a DOS 6.22 floppy and it's expecting, yeah. Oh, cool. Maybe. I mean, it does boot from it, but then it locks up at there's no XMS stuff. Well, yeah, I know that. Bypassing config knowledge. Okay, good. Look at that. Okay, sweet. Okay, so it does boot from that now. Hopefully I didn't just... Hope I didn't... Well, okay, the thing is, even if I did mess this up, I can just pull the battery out. I'll let it sit for a little bit to reset the CMOS so that I can reboot from the diagnostic floppy to do the... to rerun this and then reset it to that, because if I can't put a 3.5 inch in here permanently, I'm going to at least make sure I can at least run some sort of floppy. Okay, on with the show. Now time to tear apart this. You know, I'm just now realizing a bit of a problem, and that is I really hope that when I get done, all the keys work. And yes, I'm thinking back to David Murray's Portable 1 restoration when he had some gunk on the bottom side of his keyboard assembly that caused it to not respond to certain keys. Because the problem is I need to tear this apart in a certain way so I don't break something. Okay. Undoing these 4 screws. Ooh, that one's a little hard to get out of. I just realized I'm gonna have a big mess to clean up in order for me to work on my next project. Ooh, a sticker. Ooh, look at this. Come on. Focus. 187C. So I wonder if this is it's gotta be a late revision. Well, I think I already figured that out though. This is a very late revision Portable 2. Because I think by this point, 87, the Portable 3 was out. Yeah, wow, that keyboard got broken. I don't remember it being that way. But we're going to... Ooh, these are kind of dried and worn out. 1.5 billion little screws. Oh, I know all the David Murray fans are going to get very mad because I'm not organizing these screws very well. Except for just, you know, setting them in little piles. Because I did actually have one of those little plastic organizers for this exact purpose. But guess what's missing? All right, and there we go. One yellowed keyboard. Okay, very carefully. Okay, now, okay, I think I've got to check it on my XTID here. We're just going to install this for right now. Okay, and you can see it happens. Someday I want to get like a RAM expansion card for this. That's an upgrade I want to do. I would take the one out of the IBM, but until I can find another one that can do the same stuff as the one that's already in there. Okay, so get this out of the way. Oh. Oops. Well, it seems to be working. Oh, yes. All right. Joystick, performance, other, setup. That's not right. Don't I have a... two. Oh. Okay, I want to test the keyboard. See? And I want to test, actually that's it. So, oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Why did F3? Oh, because it's, that just scared the crap out of me. Okay, so it's saying that, you know, F1, 2, 3 is over here, but the keyboard layout I think is actually meant for like the original Model F, because all the function keys should be, so yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, okay, so it's Oh, that scared me. I was like, wait, why is it being over here? Okay, so. Get the The entire keyboard's working. I just, had to panic for a second. Okay, so now let's reassemble this. I like the barely readable warning here that says, do not operate unit with keyboard closed. Like, is there a reason? Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. All the keys work. A little mushy, but all right. Now for the final upgrade. Okay, so now it's time to install the final component, the hard card. Now, I do want to mention that I'm going to see if it works real quick, and if it does, then we're going to install DOS 6.22.
Very back slot.
Okay, no, we're not installing the vinyl back slot because, hey, guess what? It doesn't have enough room for some reason, so still spun up. What? Okay, so something's up with the keyboard. It's like the casing's stuck somewhere. I'm going to see if I can figure that out real quick. All right, now it's time to install DOS. But before we do, I want to talk about a couple things real quick. One is, you may be wondering why I'm installing DOS 6.22. And that's because I put a poll up when I decided I was going to put the hard card back in this machine and use that as a hard drive until it fails. And I asked, hey, which DOS do you think you guys would like better? DOS 6.22, 5.0, or which is what's on it now, or the original Compaq DOS that this Compaq would have came with, which I believe it's 3.1, 3.2, I think. And overwhelmingly it was DOS 6.22, which is good because it'll take full advantage of that 50 megabyte hard card. But I will say real quick that yes, this will be eventually getting the original Compaq DOS, because I do plan on getting a CF to ID adapter. Regardless of how long this hard card lives, it might live for a couple days, it might live for a couple months. Regardless, I'm going to be getting a couple CF to ID adapters for this machine once I get some stuff figured out with it in terms of which size CF card to use without causing any BIOS issues, because apparently these things are kind of picky. I'm going to be having a CF card that's going to have 6.22, and then for gaming compatibility, and then one that's going to have the original DOS. I think, like I said, 3.1, whatever it is. Anyway, I was going to install this from my original set here. Now, unfortunately, one of these floppies is corrupted, because this is the set I used to install it on my 46. Unfortunately, I popped a CF card in my 46. I was using my 46 to make some floppies, some physical media for some stuff. And unfortunately, one of these install floppies, so I spent out a bunch of errors. I was missing a bunch of files and corrupted. So just on a whim, I formatted it, and it was spitting back that it was basically like half of the floppy's capacity was full of bad sectors, and nothing I could do would get it out of it. I tried formatting it unconditionally and with the U switch, and nothing worked. But so I made my own DOS floppies of DOS 6.22, including the supplemental disk. Now, I'm not going to use all of that for this machine because RAM very limited being a 640K machine. That comes up with the change of plans with this. This is a single floppy disk installer of DOS 6.22. And I'm going to talk about this in a little bit about what makes this really neat. In fact, I might actually do a whole video on this, but we're going to use this to install DOS 6.22 on here. And well, it's basically going to be a guinea pig kind of thing. If this doesn't work, then we're going to go using this set. And again, there's going to be a reason why this one might not work. So let's try it out. All right, let's put in some DOS. And the hard drive sounds pretty good still. Why am I getting a keyboard error again? And it's the spacebar. Okay, so I'm going to have to tear this whole thing back apart and figure out what's going on with spacebar. But since all the keys are working, I'm assuming it's got something to do with, maybe got some gunk underneath there, but for the most part, it seems to work just fine. All right, starting MS-DOS. Okay, so you may notice it's got a lot of stuff here. It's got drivers, autoexec.bat already installed, DOS plus a README. So that's where it's going. And I checked, there's nothing on this hard card that's usable. It's all like business stuff. So I feel better about formatting and getting rid of it anyway. There's no Prodigy files on here, I checked. There's nothing that needs to be archived. I've already checked it, so. Display partitions. We have one, which is a 50 megabyte labeled Compaq 2. Cool, and it's 100% used. Okay, so escape. I'm gonna go with delete. Delete. Warning will be lost. 1. Enter volume label. Compaq 2. Are you sure? Okay. I'm going to create active DOS partition, create primary DOS. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, this might not be good. Okay, so one of these keys is sticky. I don't know which one it is. Just see what happens if I click install. Retry. Whoops. I might have just screwed this up. Oh, that's not good at all. Wait, there's still a partition there. What's going on? Total disk space is... Why is there... Wait, what? What is going on here? Okay. What is going on? Okay, so this has been fun. I have spent the past few hours trying to get this sorted. I don't know what's going on. This, the single disk installer, that's not the disk installer, I'm sorry. This, the single disk installer, will not format or F-disk that hard card. Just this generic boot floppy that I made won't do it. I went up and made a MS-DOS 5.0 install floppy. It won't work. Not even this multi-floppy set that I made would do it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's something weird with the hard card, like some sort of driver or something it requires, because it's doing a lot of weird stuff. So anyway, I cannot format that hard card. If anyone has any idea as to what's going on, it absolutely will not do it. I guess plan B is we're just going to leave it in there with a, installation of DOS, I guess it's 5.0, and go from there. So, I want to install a game, because I'm curious. Kind of curious what happens if I was to F5 this. Like, would it bypass all the startup files? Oh yeah, by the way, I got the keyboard thing sorted. It kept giving me some weird error, like a keyboard error. This little sticker here that goes over the keys here was sticking down F7, which is ironically the key I was missing the entire time. In time, we're going to make directory games. Okay, good. Now, let's see what happens if I try and install SimCity. What? Data, you mean data error? Let's try 1.4 meg floppy. Hey, look at that. I don't remember which one we are. I think we're CGA 4 color. So we're gonna go 3. 3 and 3. See what happens. Hey, look at that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do though. Have a nice DOS. Why, thank you, I will. Okay, so Petsky Robots kind of sort of works. Okay, I just went up and okay, so this is SimCity version 1.07. This is 1.02. This is the oldest version of SimCity that I think it even exists. So we're gonna try it. Data error reading rate drive 8. Why? Well, that's weird. So, yeah, this did not turn out nearly as well as I wanted it to in this video. I did get the keyboard installed, fully working, and the keyboard error could go away. Turns out it was the, I got a battery when I got hurried. This sticker here was keeping F7 down, which is ironically the key that I was missing. It's a real big bummer that the 3.5-inch drive wasn't going to work out correctly because, well, you know, none of them were right. The brackets weren't right. I don't even have the right cable for it. But I am going to leave that hard card in here, even though what's strange is that DOS 6.22 would not install correctly at all. It wouldn't format it at all. It didn't even do anything to the drive. It still has DOS 5.0 installed. So I'm going to leave a DOS 5.0, which was the second winner, I guess. So technically, everyone who voted for DOS 5.0, technically, that one won, technically, because I can't put 6.22 on it. Not even the Compaq DOS 3.1 was installed. But anyway, I'm going to get this all put back together. I'm just going to leave the hard card in there. I'm going to put the 5 1/4 drive back in there. And then, I guess, do that route to install games on it. So, that being said, even though this video was a partial failure, the Compaq's now 100% restored once I get it all reassembled. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts about why the hard card didn't want to format, or if you know where I can track down that specific 3.5-inch drive that I need for this, put down in the comments. If you want to see me run any specific games on here, then, you know, I'll kick myself in the butt sooner to get the ID to CF adapter. And again, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.